Hello, welcome to part 71 of this Platinum Guide. We're going to switch our stuff to defensive here. First, let's go clean up our inventory. Because we have a very difficult boss coming up here, and we'll need to be as tip-top in shape as ever. So put defensive on. Offensive. And whatever you have defensively, put it on. Looks like Rob's right as rain. And we're also going to put on the rousing rose color here. Front sleep as much as possible. And we're going to try and take on the malicious Jormund, who we need to recruit for our Cobblestone mascot, but he's been possessed. Start with a revamp. A multi-heal. Do Zapple. Do another revamp. And let's do scrap metal here. And another multi-heal. Rob's just gonna be a healer. You may recall that the only way we can get him to die correctly or become unpossessed is to use Zapple at the end. We can damage him up to that point with other attacks, but we have to finish him off with the Zap or Zapple or any of those type of spells. Do a buff round. Another multi-heal. Let's do another multi-thrust. He hits pretty hard, even with our best defensive equipment on, as you can see. And now that he's in orange, we're only going to do Zapple because we don't want to kill him with something else. But he goes down there. Invictus to 67. And Rob to 65. Erik to 66. And he's reborn. So he's off to Cobblestone, and we should head there as well. So we'll zoom. Cobblestone. And as you can see, it is finally rebuilt. Here's the two guys that we recruited to guard. And because it's rebuilt, we should have new items to get. Let's go in here. Gemma and Dustin's house. And we get a mini medal. Talk to Gemma here. Get Gemma's internal charm. Let's put that on. Let's head into the church. Couple of pots back here, Yggdrasil leaf, and a perfect panacea. Couple of barrels back here. Nothing in those. Head up to this building here. Couple of barrels back here. Get a vial of Sage's elixir. Head to the item shop here. Got a couple of barrels. Special medicine. All these stupid fences. Let's head up towards home. Check this wardrobe out, and we get a Cobblestone Clobber, so we can put that on. As you can see, it changes our appearance. So we got another appearance changing item for the hero there. Let's head into this shed by our house. Get a seed of skill on that pot there, which is great. Might as well climb up these to get on the roof. Get this sparkle here for a flurry feather again. Head over here. Nothing in here, I don't believe. No. We need to go to the other one. The long ladder. So go all the way over here. Grab the ladder. Make the long climb up. And let's open up this chest here for a single file. Not the best reward for all the work we've done, but here's Jormont. He's happily guarding. And let's head down to the bottom part of the city here. Go into this little shed here. There we go, a couple of pots back here. Special medicine. And there should be one more thing that we need. Somewhere around here. There we go. Sparkle there. So that takes care of rebuilding cobblestone. So let's go ahead and zoom to Heliodor. Let's go to the city here. And you can see we have a side quest up above us. Before we do that, let's head into the castle. And let's head up to the throne room to talk to the king for a scene.
One moment, if you would. Honored luminary, will you permit me and my daughter a few minutes alone? Despite Mordigan's machinations, my subjects have remained content. My kingdom has remained free of undue suffering. Alas, you, my dear, were not so lucky. I cannot help but wonder how things might have been if I had remained by your side on that fateful day. Perhaps Mordigan would not have possessed me. Perhaps I would not have missed all those years with my beloved daughter. If only I had been better, stronger. Perhaps I could have resisted him. You were meant to know only peace. To be the princess of a great kingdom, blissfully ignorant of the woes of the world. But no. Instead, you fought. But you have fought enough. It is time to come home, to claim your birthright, to live in peace and privilege here with me in Heliodor.
Oh, Father. I wouldn't change any of it. I wouldn't change a single day. I've been traveling now for many years, searching for something, meaning, I suppose. And it's been hard, sometimes unbearably so. But it was worth it. I found what I was looking for in the end. You, Father. Rab, my friends. The people of Heliodor. All the people of Erdrea, in fact. These are what give life meaning, and they need protecting. And I'll do whatever it takes to protect them. All of them.
You do your kingdom and your father proud. I had thought to save this for the day you took the throne, but I see now that it is time. The tiara is very precious. It once belonged to your mother.
Thank you, Father. It's beautiful.
Now go. Do what you must do. And when all is ended, and peace has returned, you must come home to us, to Heliodor.
Of course. I'm looking forward to it.
So nice touching scene with Jade and her father. Let's put on what he gave us. Golden tiara. Prevents protection against enchantments and swords. So let's put that on. Let's head back to the sewers. Because there's some enemies that we'll need to fight that are exclusive to this region perhaps, but might as well do it while we're here. And there's also a ultimate key thing that we can do down here. So go to the lower level here. And here's the various locks. Grab a recipe book, King's Swindler stuff, and a skull helm. Nothing in there. We've been waiting to open these doors for a long time. Ever since we were incarcerated here from the beginning of the game. Looks like they patched up Erik's hole. Let's head back out of here. Let's head into the sewers. We got a new enemy here. Malicious Hocus Pokers. Let's take out Rob for Erik.
I got your back.
That takes care of that. Get a vial of magic water, which would have been the steel, so not ideal anyway. Steal a single file. Yep, that takes care of the malicious lamplings.
Who else wants?
We've already fought these malicious dark ravens before. Here's the last enemy that's down here. Malicious Mechana. Good critical hit there. Steal with some copper ore. That takes care of that.
Another one?
So let's go ahead and zoom back to Heliodor. We'll take on this quest from the old man here on this bench. The quest might is right. So let's first put on Circle of Serendipity, because this is going to be a rare monster. And now let's put on the Columnist Flute. We're gonna head to the Hodo Southern Whale Station. This is the best place to find them. Grab the sparkle here. And here's the enemy we want. Let's grab the sparkle first. Sunny Citrine. And here we go. We have the rare one that we need. So let's put Jade back in and Erik back in. Marcus.
What's yours is mine!
Pep up. Scrap metal. Heavy damage there. Let's do hallelujah. Steal a gold bar. Let's take out Jade for Rob. Do a full heal. Nice block there by Hendrik. Okay, that first bellhop.
You shall not prevail.
Let's take out Erik, because we're done stealing. Do a multi-heal.
We're not done yet.
Let's do a revamp.
Pull your socks up.
Nice block there again by Hendrik. Start doing multi-thrust. See if we can't drill this guy down a little bit. Play it safe, do multi-heal. Just barely survive that. Hopefully this multi-thrust takes him out. Yes, it does. Jade gets to level 65. Serena is 63. Veronica is 66. Get an Apollo's axe and an ogre shield. Looks like the sparkles have respawned. So might as well grab them. Let's get the one up top here. And let's zoom back to talk to the old man. Get another Apollo's axe. Takes care of that side quest. And next we'll head to downtown for some more quests. I was hoping to stay at her inn there. I guess she doesn't want that. So let's talk to this old Betty here. Mistress Bev's perfect prediction. Go all the way to the end here. Talk to this kid. Get the Now You See Me quest. Rather than go to Octagonia, get some hints, I'm gonna head right to the academy and find them. Grab that sparkle while we're here. And we'll have to go all the way back here where we needed the magic key. And here's the dude. So before we head back to Heliodor, let's head to the first forest. And let's rest until night. So let's get the enemies in the first forest while we're here. We'll start with these malicious lucifers. Let's put Erik back in.
Here goes nothing.
Takes care of them.
Ha! Easy.
We have these malicious sprite bulbs here.
What's yours is mine.
Just the one left. That takes care of the malicious sprite bulbs. So here is where the item is for the actual side quest, which is why we came to the first forest. But let's finish the enemies in this area first. Let's zoom to the other campsite. Summit 1. Here we're at the summit. Zoom to the base one. We have a new enemy here. Malicious Jowlers. Been fighting a lot of Jowler related enemies lately. Steal a magic beast horn. Takes care of the malicious jowlers. That Sylvando gets to level 67. Let's head down this way. Another new enemy here. Malicious fruity succubats. So another one of those Cumberland-bows. That takes care of the malicious fruity succubats. Get to level 69. Another enemy here, malicious mastodon. Erik takes a critical hit there. Steal an equitable emerald. And now let's take him down.
Who else wants some?
Managed to get another one. Let's go across this wire here, see if there's anything else we can find. Grab the sparkle. Another new enemy here. Malicious Pine Needler. Take care of those Pine Needlers. Just have the Mastodon left. That takes care of them.
All is well that ends well.
Get some lamb's wool. More jowlers. So let's head back up. Here's another new enemy. Malicious Venticor. Nice parry there. Steal an enchanted stone. And that finishes off the Malicious Venticor. Here's another enemy. Malicious Stamp Champs. Hero gets pepped up here. Do it again then. It takes care of the malicious stump champs despite their best efforts.
Victory is ours.
And with that, let's head back to the downtown and turn in our quests, because we defeated all the enemies in the first forest. Get 10 mini medals. Let's go to the far end to turn in our other side quests, the one we just did in the first forest. We get a bottle of Pep Pop. And we've finished the stuff we need to do in Heliodor, so let's zoom to Galapagos next. Let's rest until night. And before we head out, let's do some forging. So let's forge. Let's patch up these ones that we missed. Turn that in. Skill armor +3. Let's do the bronze. We don't have much Warmaline, so let's rework it. If I can find it. Here it is. Let's do cold blow here. Let's do a lightning bash. Turn that in. Do this iron cuirass. Let's do a double whammy. Do a triple whammy down here. Critical hit, luckily. Let's do a crack shot bash down here. Let's turn this in. Let's rework the Templar's uniform. Turn that in. Let's rework the gold chain here. Worked it to gold chain 3. Let's rework this utility belt that we failed with earlier. Do a crack shot bash. Let's turn that in. And let's rework this gold chain. Gold bracer, where is it? And let's reforge this Queen's Whip here. Do Master Stroke. Double whammy. Do a double whammy. Turn that in. With that, we've reworked a good amount of our equipment. So let's rest up till dawn And we'll end this video here. See you in the next one.